The G20 finance ministers met in Bali, Indonesia today, with discussions of the Russia-Ukraine conflict overshadowing the summit. Some leaders argue whether common ground can be reached to solving the crisis. Dr. Zokhri Idris from Policy and Economic Affairs Center of Malaysia Foundation Peace shares his thoughts on the matter.
It is hard and difficult to construct a common denominator of all leaders because we are seeing that countries have different approaches and takes when it comes to the conflict. But what we should actually appreciate is how Indonesia actually sets the right tone to the G20 finance ministers meeting today. Now, Indonesia sees itself as a bridge in working together with both Russia and Ukraine, in the moment where no other countries blocks or regional organization who wants to engage these two countries objectively. So it is important to support Indonesia's objective approach on how to meddle these two countries, because we could not deny the fact that we have to bring everyone onto the table of discussion, and Indonesia sees that as a potential to solve the problem.
He says other ASEAN nations must learn from Indonesia's multilateralism approach as a way forward to solving the crisis in Ukraine.
Indonesia does not play the blaming game, does not play the calling up names, and isolating people. But Indonesia is playing that working together objectively with the parties concerned in this conflict. And I think this is the way of ASEAN way, or the Asian way of moving forward towards this crisis. We do not isolate, we do not sanction and embargo, but we are actually working together in having finding the right discussions. So I think Indonesia speaks not only the voices of ASEAN, but I think it's also clearly that they speak the voices of the low-income countries and the developing and the least developing countries who need solutions.